Good morning, and in a break from our Commando series, we have, well, pre-Commandos really. This is a review of Wargames Atlantic BEF or Homeguard figures. So in the box you get 5 sprues, each with, as you can see, 6 posers. We get 4 of the posers advancing in various poses. One seems to be almost running or jogging. Then we get a kneeling pose and a prone pose, which is ideal for the Bren gun. But starting at the top, let's have a look at what we get. We get 6 standard British helmets, some bedrolls, a pouch for the Lewis gun magazine, and a couple of the entrenching tools, which I'll come to later. Then we get 3 tam o' shanters if you are putting together Scottish or Canadian squads, the Lewis gun magazine to be mounted on the Lewis gun, 2 officers' caps, 3 steel cap helmets with cloth covers, and 3 with side caps. Then we get an arrangement of arms, which are all paired. As you can see, they have either L or, as you can see down here, R numbers. So much easier to pair up than some other kits there are. Then we get a different type of entrenching tool. So which to use? Well, the smaller entrenching tool was a 2-part tool that was worn across the small of the back, whereas the larger is a single piece tool that hung from the belt. Now this larger tool was issued pre-war, so if you're building up models for the very British Civil War or anything prior to 1939 really, you'd use this single piece tool. After 1930, well, from 39 onwards, they were issued with a 2-part tool that went across the backside. However, this single piece tool was in storage and issued to some Homeguard units. So let's get back to what we were doing. So you can see with the arms again, we have one with a large mortar shell. It looks like, yep, that's supposed to be a mortar shell. Then we have the posers. We have a rifle firing arm, which is R6. And then we have an arm operating what is supposed to be the British 2-inch or 50mm mortar. However, the actual mortar itself, with its folding base plate, is about twice the size it should be. This is a problem I've also encountered with the Warlord Atlantic's Panzerlehr box set, where the Panzerfaust was, although useful for fausting panzers, was twice as long as it should be. Then we get the Bren gun. This is moulded onto an arm and in a firing position, and again is ideal to go with the prone rifleman, or prone gunner should I say. Then we get another rifle being carried, rifles in more active pose. Then we get to the fun ones. So we have a Thompson, a couple of rifles, and what would surprise many players, excuse me, the American BAR, which was issued as a light support weapon to the BEF and the Homeguard. Then we get the Lewis gun, being carried over the shoulder. Again, issued to Homeguard and other units pre-1939. Officer's pistol, rifle being carried on a strap, and a Bren gun being carried. So you get multiple Bren guns. Then we have water bottles, both sides. Might be better to turn this over. Standard knapsack packs and gas cake bags. Excuse the Wookiees in the background. So then we get a couple of spare sets of pouches, pistol holster, the bipod for the prone Bren gun, and the one identifying feature that means that these are British and not Canadian, a tea mug. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to slaughter some Wookiees, and then I'll get on to painting these. So I'll see you soon with some assembled models and a brief painting video. Thank you.